Next up, we got Dustin Rhodes versus Jake Hager. This matchup should be exciting here, as Dustin Rhodes is a veteran of the industry. Dustin Rhodes has really come a long way to reinvent himself again, yet here in AEW, like a lot of the AEW wrestlers have done. Shout out to Dre. Dre created this created superstar. Dre creates a lot of the created superstars that I download from the community. So shout out to Dre. We got Dustin Rhodes versus Jake Hager, and this should be an interesting matchup for a lot of reasons. Number one, you got to think that Jake Hager in his debut matchup, he's going to be doing everything he can to really bring his A game and try to get the W over the Natural. As you see there on the back of Dustin Rhodes, it says the Natural. And when you come from a family like the Rhodes family, this probably does come pretty natural to you. The glam and everything that comes with being a superstar in wrestling, I'm sure that it comes a little easier when you're second generation and you grow up around it from a very, very young age. There's Dustin in the ring. He is ready to take on his nemesis, the man who broke his arm, and he's ready to take his shot at the Inner Circle. A lot of people want their shot at the Inner Circle, and a lot of people looking forward to that upcoming AEW Blood and Guts pay-per-view, where the Inner Circle will be taking on the Elite. I should have that posted up a little bit later this month, but here we got it. There's Jake Hager, and he's making a little bit of fun of his old gimmick there with the way he came out. That's kind of funny to see from somebody like Hager, who usually takes himself pretty serious. But I can tell you one thing, the people in Bellator, they take him very serious, because over there he is undefeated, continuing to choke folks out with that Kimura submission hold. And he's going to hope he's going to get to do the same thing to Dustin here tonight. And you got to wonder if everybody will stay away from ringside. The Elite, the Inner Circle, QT Marshall, the Nightmare Family. There's so many options of people that we could see interject themselves. And let's take it down to the action and get this thing started. All right, let's get this match between Dustin Rhodes and Jake Hager underway. A lot of bad blood between these two men. You see Jake Hager now with the wrestling background, showing off that wrestling background with some chain takedowns. But look at that, Dustin showing he's no slouch either. He hits him with a good reversal, and a reversal again by Hager. These two men obviously have a lot of bad blood. Hager slamming Dustin's arm in a car door a few months ago, causing Dustin to be out of action for some time, and everything that has went on between the Rhodes family, the Elite, and of course the Inner Circle. Dustin now controlling that arm. Dustin, I'm sure, has seen the videos of Jake in Bellator and knows that Jake Hager is going to be trying to probably use that Kimura. So, hey, if he could do something to lessen Hager's arm strength in the beginning. Oh, look at that, an attack on the broken arm of Dustin. Jake Hager, just a viciousness and a cunning to him. Russian leg sweep by Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes, such a long-time veteran of this sport. I remember watching him on WCW as the Natural when I was my son's age. Unbelievable to think he is still in the ring doing it at such an age, and so successfully. Crossface applied there by Jake Hager. And now he's just kind of grinding Dustin Rhodes' face. Yeah, and rolls him over, going for the pinfall early here. Only about a minute and a half into this match. Yeah, you're not going to beat a Rhodes that easy. Hager should know that. Blocked by Dustin, and attempts the body slam, but no such luck. Couldn't get Hager off of his feet. Hager now on the offensive. Shut down quickly. We will see tonight, we will see Chris Jericho defend his world title against Brian Cage. We have already seen Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin have just an absolutely outstanding match. Double axe handle off the top ropes. Completely misses by Hager. But Hager right back on the offensive regardless, and a big clothesline outside of the ring. Hager now looking like he might be getting ready to try to do some more damage, but nope, blocked. These two men exchanging blows outside of the ring here. The referee administers the count. Would not want to see this match or any pay-per-view match end in a double count-out. That is not the way we want to do it here in AEW. You got to wonder, will we see somebody like, member of the Inner Circle come out during this match? Will we see somebody like a member of the Elite or QT Marshall come out in this match? What might happen? What might happen throughout this card? Will the leader of the Dark Order be revealed tonight on our AEW Revolution show? Dustin Rhodes sliding Jake Hager in the ring and delivering an elbow drop to Jake Hager's spine. Dustin now on control. Couple of brawling jabs there. Big boot by Dustin as well. These are two of the tallest guys in AEW. It's fun to see them go at it. Now we got Dustin trying to collar and tie up, but just pushed down by Hager. Hager now in control. He's taking Dustin over to the corner and into the turnbuckle. We know how that goes. Count to 10. Oh, and the red blood now pouring down the red painted face of Dustin Rhodes. But what's this? Whose music is that? Oh, that's QT Marshall's music, and it's got Hager distracted. Hager's wondering if QT's coming out here, or what's happening. What does this have to do with anything? And it's enough for Dustin to get out. Dustin attempts a punch, but doesn't even seem to phase Hager. Now he goes for a quick crucifix. Didn't even try to lock it in for a pin there. Seems like that music did a little bit to distract Hager. Did allow Dustin to get back on the offense here. And look at that. That's like a modified suplex-style crossroads. Goes for the pin, too. I thought it was going to be it, but it's just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Now Dustin Rhodes wondering what else he needs to do. He's trying to channel some of that energy from this audience. Get him back in the game. Clothesline, misses, ducked. Overhand right by Dustin. Another overhand. And now what's Dustin going to do? Look at that. Bulldog headlock. I love it. Great combination by Dustin Rhodes. Leg sweep by Jake Hager. And now Jake going to go behind. He's got a waist lock applied. Trying to just squeeze the air out of Dustin Rhodes. Dustin probably in some of the best shape he's been in his career as he's revitalizing himself here in AEW. Hip toss from the ring apron back up into the ring. And now Irish whip. Hager sends Dustin out to the ring apron. Hager runs up, but no, he does not get his offense in as Dustin reverses that with a kick. Now Hager with a strike to the head. Grabs him for gut wrench style. Oh, go behind by Dustin. Quick reflexes. And look at that. Full Nelson bomb by Dustin Rhodes. We are counting down the minutes in this match. We're about 5 minutes in. We got about 15 left to go. 14 left to go. Locks up another one. Could that be it? That's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's a final ending. Curtain call. Nope. Hager too strong. Dustin trying to take Hager off of his feet there, but he could not do it. Now go behind and a quick pinning, bridging German suplex. 1, 2, just a 2 count by Hager. Hager had Dustin on the had Dustin's shoulders down to the mat, and now he picks him up for a German and drops him back into a back suplex. Hager now on the offensive, but it catches a punch to the gut. Goes for another gut wrench. So much of this offense focused on the ribs of, and look at that, now he says, "This is your fault," screaming, "This is your fault" to the crowd. Again, just attacking. Now Dustin on the offensive, and Dustin, oh, look at this. This is Proud and Powerful's music, and here comes Santana out here. It's not just music like it was at QT Marshall. This is the man, and he's heading down to the ring. Dustin's saying, "Come on, get you some. I got enough for both of you." And Santana just taking his time, walking slowly down to the ring. And, referee's got to do something about this. This is not acceptable. This is not supposed to be a no DQ match. Ref out there talking to him, but look at that, Ortiz! Ortiz in the ring. Santana was the distraction. Ortiz delivering the blows with that baseball bat. And he's out of the ring before the referee could see what happened. Unbelievable. The fans going crazy here as Ortiz escapes through the crowd. And both men are down in the ring, and the ref does not know what happened. This is unbelievable. Both men are down. Ortiz getting that cheap shot in on Dustin Rhodes. cracking him with that black baseball bat, and that definitely spells trouble for Mr. Rhodes. But both competitors now getting their feet at the same time. But Hager on the offensive, and Hager catches a quick DDT for his troubles. Great shades of Jake Roberts, and now Dustin kind of taunting up there, getting ready, saying, I might be going for some finishing moves here pretty quick, buddy. I might be shattering some dreams here in a second. Might want to be ready for it. And here we go, pinfall attempt, 1, 2, just a 2 count. And now Dustin Rhodes trying to figure out what he needs to do. He swings his leg wildly at Hager and misses. Hager with a strike to the back, and now Hager going for that belly-to-belly suplex, but no. Dustin blocks it, clothesline delivered by Dustin Rhodes. Dustin on the offensive, but a leg sweep again by Hager. And now Hager mocking again his old "We the People" gimmick. As Chris Jericho said, it was a bad idea from bad creative. Hager not afraid to poke a little fun at it tonight in his debut match. And now Hager with an Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, into the turnbuckle, face full of turnbuckle. And now looked like Dustin was maybe going for a Kimura there, trying to take a page out of Hager's book. Hager didn't take kindly to that. And Hager quickly with the lariat clothesline, but only for a 2 count. And now Hager looking a little exhausted, wondering what does he have to do? What does him and the Inner Circle and their underhanded tactics have to do? And it looks like he's going for that Kimura on Dustin. And Dustin now already being hit in the shoulder with that baseball bat. He can't hang. He's tapping out. That's it. Call the match. That's it. Jake Hager wins. But at what cost does Jake Hager win, right? I mean, Dustin Rhodes wrestled in multiple decades, 3 decades, I believe, maybe 4, I don't know. There it is. There's Dustin with a final call. He thought that might do it, his modified version of the Crossroads. That didn't do it. That was only a 2 count. There's Dustin again. Another attempt at the final cut. I'm sorry, I think I said final cut, not final call. Doesn't even get a 2 there. Some bridging German suplex by Hager. That didn't do the job. And it took Ortiz coming down here with a baseball bat and attacking Dustin Rhodes from behind, with Santana having the referee distracted, for the Inner Circle to eke out the victory. And you have to wonder, are the Inner Circle going to continue to eke out victories and establish dominance like that? Or can they just do it with some good old-fashioned wrestling like you saw Hager do here at the end with that lariat and that arm bar, that arm triangle that he puts him in? Here's Hager celebrating in the ring. That's 1 win for the Inner Circle. You got to wonder if Jericho's going to have that same luck later tonight. We will see as Jericho defends his title one-on-one against Brian Cage. I do believe Proud and Powerful will be at ringside for that too. So perhaps more shenanigans to come here out of the Inner Circle. Fans, please let me know what matches you want to see at AEW Blood and Guts. We've got Inner Circle versus the Elite in an extreme elimination, but we do want to see some more matches, so I'd love to see your suggestions. Make some comments. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks!